to Vegas. I gotta unmute it. There we go. Hopefully it's not the audio's not too loud. I didn't mess. The only thing I mess with right now is the alert levels because I feel bad that someone followed. I think last week, and the alert didn't play. It did play, but it was quiet and it was under the video, so you couldn't see it. So I hopefully that's enough to remedy this situation. Anyways, Helios. That's where we last left off. You know, what does it say about? Remember how the antagonist had a giant claw in his hand and used that to affect everyone? Yeah, the I don't know what's his name, but the antagonist is badass. By the way, he looked amazing in the movie. It's amazing how they made it. Like, I don't know. Like as a kid, I was horrified of this guy because I think it was more like it's the fact I was learning more about. I don't know when the movie came out. Like, I think I was like an early teen or something, or maybe younger. But no, I probably was a kid because that movie came out way, like probably early 2010s ish, like before that. But um, that movie freaked me out because I was learning about how we could get sick from like just from small organisms, and that freaked me out because it's just usually you get afraid of like other people or large animals that can kill you, but small organisms straight up like you can't see just can ruin your day easily. It's just very horrifying concept, and the fact that I see that guy with a claw who just pretty much straight up like whenever he touches people, they just lit up disintegrate. It's horrifying, yeah. His introduction. And the way he died too was also horrifying because he literally disintegrated in alcohol, I think, or whatever it was. All I know is that he came from I don't know what disease was he either, but all I know is that he literally came from this guy. Was it this guy? He had this disgusting egg sandwich or something, and he dropped it in the cage where like it was like a monkey exhibit or chimpanzee exhibit, and he picked it up and ate it again. Like it just the guy was just a walking the guy was just a walking bubonic plague carrier, is what I know about the movie. Like he just, for some reason, he's reckless about that. I remember the guy from Indiana Jones that turned into Grandpa and died. I don't know if I watch all of them. I've only watched the first Indiana Jones film. I think a little bit of it. Like I have vague memories of it, but I think that's the one with the Holy Grail, right? Where he touched the. Is that the one with the guy chose the wrong Grail and then he turned old? Like he literally just he aged so fast that he became very old or something. Is that what it was? He drank moonshine from the wrong cup. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I remember that clip specifically. I'm much more familiar with that very infamous last thing of what is it? Is it called Raiders of the Lost Ark? Yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark, right? Very infamous scene, by the way, which my parents, let's just say, they love watching action movies, and they just they don't mind it if I see it. And oh boy, I was horrified by that scene. Moonshine is just too strong. Yeah, maybe could have handled the moonshine. Oh yeah, everybody's got their nice outfits to do. I think it's probably ballistic. That's probably why. I'm trying to fool people, but they think they're under armored, but they can probably kick ass. This guy with his NCR guard dog, which is his badass companion to have.
Who knows which side the Legion's gonna hit us from next?
Anyways, as a recap, we finish pretty much of I don't know, we finished everything in Helios 1, but what we did so far is we talked to the idiot with sunglasses, and and after that we power up the plant. And all I did was, in order to make Arcade happen, I'm not sure if this actually mattered for Arcade, but he wanted us to distribute the power to pretty much distribute the power to the communities that aren't doing so well. In this case, Free Side and what was it? I wish I don't know location. I think West Side. Yeah, Free Side and West, like pretty much just pretty much the slums of like pretty much outside of the strip. So I just went for that route. I know I should have go for the giant space laser. I should have, but You know what? There is a way to remedy that, and that involves console commands, and that really depends on how you feel if I do that. Because you can straight up edit the. I remember I have to look it up again, but there is definitely a way where if you choose to if you choose not to power up the weapon, you can straight up go activate it with a console command, and the game thinks that it's you went for that, even though you chose the other. Uh, like if you didn't choose to power up the laser at all. And this doesn't. What is it? This console command, or whichever you distribute the power, does not even matter with the end in the game. It only matters of whether or not you activated the Archimedes 1, I think, the Fed system. That's the only thing that matters. Which I didn't do it, but I did. I did a save state. I just saved it and load back just to show Arcade's reaction, because Arcade is just a hysterical companion. He just has some amazing reactions and dialogue to what you do. Let's see. Fallout. I should have. I should have activated the laser, because I have a mod that actually makes it much more devastating than it should be. Because it's very underwhelming. Don't forget to blast Jason Bright into the vast unknown. Oh, will do. Hopefully I can find it quickly, but the problem is requiring to go to the fan wiki, which it's kind of annoying. Unless here we go. Here's not the website, but exactly. We'll grant him the journey once we get to that point. I'm actually quite confused. Like, hopefully, I'm kind of concerned on what the Nightkin would be, because they're also randomized. All right. If the player character did not direct the power to Archimedes 2 at the end of the Lucky Old Sun, this can be reverted through the console command set quotations E28 to the .n power computers 4. All right. Let's see if I can do this. I think this should be it. I don't know if that's correct, but pardon me, I'm just double checking to make sure if this is exactly what they want me to do. It's the fact that it's a missing variable is not giving me confidence that this worked or not. Alright. Let me go to the fandom wiki. I think they want to put a space. Hold on, let's see. Unknown variable. Then E28 to the. That should work. Oh. To 4. If not, then maybe it wasn't a space at the top. Damn it. Huh. could have sworn this was the constant command, because I did this last time and it worked. Unless... Now I can't stop thinking about threatening, so with Archimedes too. Archimedes, he's nuts. That's awesome. Okay, so... hopefully this is it. There we go. Okay. Just a little spaces here and there. Wow, very picky. So now we have Archimedes should be, so now we need to find that one gun, which, I believe... USC Finder should be at, not the Lucky 38, but what's a good entrance? Here we go, free side escape. It's funny because, literally there's isn't there some... I'm trying to wonder, is there any character or any detail that tells you where you can find this? The Euclid Euclid C Finder. Like, is there anywhere that tells you that these kids have it? Or is it just you have to rely on the quest marker, or like I think Veronica tells you that she hears
Had enough?
oh.
Here, on me!
Oh no, you have a grenade, stay away. Yeah, you guys deal with it. I want no part of that. But I do want to check to see what you got. Ah, then want to jumpsuit. Nice outfit. Oh, you got a point. It can be randomized. Maybe it won't be randomized?
Bang, 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 bang. Reach for the sky.
Oh, look, no, he still got it. Cool. But we'll see if I'll get it from him. Can I buy that gun from you?
This is the best gun in the whole galaxy.
This kid, I just realized this kid's literally,
and it wasn't even brand new.
he's got some, like, he did some implants himself. He got him some horns. It's supposed to be the console, but it looks like he literally just implanted some horns into him. Holy crap. Deidre, yeah. Deidre, I might be I'm sorry, but I'm just used, I swear there's an NPC in Oblivion that pronounces it weirdly, and I'm just used to saying it for fun, and that, like, in a weird way, because of that one NPC in Oblivion, so I might be saying it wrong. Yeah, but your heavy use has really depreciated its value. It's only worth 20 caps now.
Oh man, it's Stacy's fault. She pretends like she didn't get hit. That's still a lot of money. I guess I'll take it.
Alright then. So, here it is. Euclid C Finder. Do I have ammo for this? Yes, I do. Let's use it. So, I'm not sure if... I'm hoping the mod... that this doesn't get affected by any other mods I have, but... I've literally buffed this thing. There's a mod out there that pretty much strafing the power of this weapon. Okay, that was too far away, but hold on. Too far away. We wouldn't even see the effectiveness. But I think I had to stay far away from him because the radius is actually big now with this weapon. It literally just made it to... There it goes, yeah. It is straight up. I think it's either it doesn't... I don't know if they made the radius bigger, but what it did, it literally just makes it do just... It just straight up does more damage. So... We'll carry this weapon with us when we need it. Probably for the Lega camp, maybe.
Hi.
Hello. Don't mind me. Is that a giant rat? Okay. And
Are you okay?
I think you should probably ask yourself that question. Kid with skull for a head. Oh yeah, definitely. That's my I'm gonna go to like a camp and just apologize to Caesar for all the terrible things I did to him. I got a free gift for you to make up for all the wrongdoings I have done onto your faction. So here you go. Hopefully you have thousand days of rising suns all the time. And here you go. Energy blaster in his face. Why do I have? Okay, so I do have Lily following me, so we can finish her personal quest, which I'm not sure if anyone's seen Lily or. Oh god, I have to find her. If I use Fats, can we see? Wait, I have a question. Can you use Fats with this weapon? You can't. Oh, interesting. But this, yeah, I don't know weapon you can. I find interesting you can use Vats with the I don't know why I can't pronounce that. Coffee's kicking in soon. Here we go. This is Lily. Lily is a ghost person, is the ghost people from the Sierra Madre. So I don't know. Yeah, okay. So she hasn't activated. We haven't heard her recording yet, where she. I did. We did have that conversation with what happens when she goes crazy. But I kind of forgot how long it takes for her to start playing a recording of. Oops, hit my headset there. I forgot. I don't know when she starts pulling out the recording of her grandchildren, which I still love Louie. She's an awesome character. Just damn, the feels for her. Why do we have to go back to Hidden Valley? Oh, because Veronica, right? Yeah, here's the thing, right, with Dead Money, the way they made it is that if they reward you for investing, that place is heaven. If you invest into melee weapons and guns, and even sneak, right? But the ghost people, I think they have 100 perception or something, like they have max perception, so I don't, like, it's just, I don't know why they decided to do that. I'll forever criticize the gameplay of Dead Money, but like I said, the rotting of that place is fantastic. You know, maybe if people enjoy it, like, more parts, yeah. There's some things I wish they could have done different about it as well. We need Veronica, and what else do we have in our quest? We do have Eddie with us, so for the time being, Lily, we're gonna have you. Yes, Lily, you're gonna go to Mick and Ralph's. Thank you for finishing my sentence. No, we're gonna have you. Oh.
Grandma will miss her little pumpkin. Nice children shouldn't play in places like that, dearie. That's the sort of place real likes. If you insist.
Alright. We are gonna pick up Veronica though. But because I have I also need to be careful because I can't have too many companions with me because it can glitch out some of these quests, and I've learned that the hard way last time. Veronica in particular, her personal quest can glitch out with having too many companions, so that's something I gotta be careful. The good news is I can have, I think 3. You should be fine with 3 companions.
Be advised, the Lucky 38 is not open to the general public. Trespassers will be shot. Thank you.
I love this place with all the.
Be advised.
That's awesome security, by the way.
Not open to the general public. Trespassers will be shot. Thank you.
You know, sure, these guys may look intimidating in this game, but they're so much better in the 4th game. I love how intimidating it can be. Hello, Mr. House.
Have you found the courage to do what's necessary?
Did I just alert?
The next step
Oh.
will require you to infiltrate Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill.
Did we not give him this dialogue? I guess for some reason I swear I feel like I've talked to House already about this. Unless it was just to yeah, he's straight out of the vegetative state. I can't. That's something. It's that plant from Little shop of horrors, literally. Feed me, courier. Um, I think it's just I'm brain farting because I swear I feel like I talked to him already about the chip. Unless it was just to what's his face, yes man. But yeah, you want me to kill Caesar?
Absolutely not. Caesar is of great use to me. I don't want you harming a hair on that man's head, assuming you could find one.
Damn. But also, no promises on Caesar not getting hurt. Sorry.
I'm not surprised. The Legion has spies on the Strip.
I don't know if he has any other better reactions if you tell him no. I think the only best reaction was if he refused to give him the chip. So that was one of the funny moments. What would I find?
I want you to open a hatch in the basement of the derelict weather station atop Fortification Hill. You'll recognize it on sight. The hatch bears the logo of the Lucky 38, same as the Platinum chip. Something very important. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise, so don't bother asking.
No.
You can't, but the chip can. The hatch will recognize the Platinum chip and open sesame.
I mean, you could say Caesar's bold, but who knows? Sure.
Here, take the Platinum chip again. You will need it. Upon arrival at the fort, it's likely that you'll be searched and the chip taken from you. Don't worry, it will come back to you.
If you say so. I seriously wish House's plan with the Caesar just backfires. And just, I swear.
Thanks again for helping with Mr. House's data network.
Oh, you're not wearing the helmet anymore, but you're wearing a Raider armor.
Later.
Okay. Man, the Followers of the Apocalypse just change their outfit every day. Good on them, I guess, but hard to keep up. Oh yeah, like I was thinking about like how we dealt with Benny, and just all we did was just toss a holy hand grenade, and I think only one of his guard lived. Like everybody died except for one guard. And he's like, yeah, this is fine, this is normal. I'm not paying enough for this. I do want to take Veronica with me, right? Before I move on to Caesar's quest. Speaking about Caesar, Boone. I have yet to recruit Boone. We'll get him probably soonish.
Where to, partner? High roller, sweet.
Boone is best waifu indeed. Well, actually, Boone is second. Arcade Forever B is first waifu for me.
What's up?
Well, for now, I need to stay here though.
Oh, I thought my chop. Huh.
Where's... You know, I always play this. Usually when I had the chance, like I say, I just usually always had to invest to like a high amount of charisma, and so I tend to do that, and I just let my companions do the fighting, and damn, do kick ass.
What's up?
Oop.
What's up?
You're in a helmet. I don't remember. Did I? I guess you do have that helmet.
That chip of yours? I wouldn't wager it on blackjack. Unless the dealer has a 5 or 6 showing.
You underestimate my luck of RNG. It tends to be horrible.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I forgot she has a bunch of stuff already. Does she react if you give her this? No. I think. Wait, I think I might have the white gloves outfit. I think she would like that.
Ooh,
Right.
got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Do I have something? No. I'll be amazed if Dean Tuxedo's work. Okay, no.
See you.
But yeah, like having high charisma and then having Eddie and Boone, ultimate combo. Like literally everyone just dies, like just falls down before they even get to you.
Where to, partner? Casino floor.
Anyways, we got what we need for Veronica, and what we had to do is she wanted to persuade the elder to like, hey, open the lockdown and get more people to help us out because we're slowly dying off because we're just being secluded. And he was like, nope. Got no time for that, man. I'm sorry, what? Oh, I hate to see that. I think it's these doctor's bags. Where? Also, did I feed you? Oh, we haven't. Here, have some bullfight meat for now. I can't wait for you to grow and evolve. I don't have to worry about fighting anymore. I can just watch the fight from a distance. Usually, for this part that's coming up, I usually tell Veronica, you should probably leave the Brohid Steel. Because I just tend to I don't know, I tend to have fun blowing them up. Just because it's one quest, but that might be equally evil as me to do that as well, but I think I'm gonna probably tell her this time to stay because I'm definitely going for Yes Men around here. Nice turret. Just a, you know what? It's a Duff Claw. I approve. That's the best turret you can have. Oh yeah, this is our character. If anyone wants to take a look at this character, let me take off my helmet. They are definitely OP, and if you have a mod where you can hack turrets, enjoy because I think Bioshock has spoiled me to hacking turrets, and I just love doing that in general. I think maybe there might be a way. There's definitely a way to activate the security to attack everybody, but I think that only activates when you put on the base on self-destruct. For that, I think that's the only way to get that to work. Personally, this is fine. Make everything green. Why? Because why not? Anyways, Veronica, do your thing.
Veronica, I hope...
I brought you a present. We unlocked the secret of Helios 1.
What? Wonderful news.
No,
I got evidence.
it's not. Archimedes 2 is an orbital laser. Effective only into radius and requiring a long recharge.
In the hands of the enemy.
They'd be marginally
I was hoping it worked
we
here.
passed most of the chapter defending glorified artillery
We couldn't have known. We fought for what we believed in.
and nearly died for it. Tomorrow, you do it all over again, having learned nothing.
Are you trying to shame me?
I'm trying to open your eyes. We need to engage the outside world. We can't win without new recruits.
What does the Codex say?
A bunch of closed-minded bullshit.
We do not help them or let them in.
But
We keep knowledge they must never have.
give it a chance. From me. I can't stay here and watch us waste away.
I'm sorry.
We'll die out.
I know.
Come on. I can't listen to this anymore.
I'm just gonna stop at anybody. Yeah, you know, it never hurts to try. I really wish that this went off inside and we all just blow up. Oh, you got it.
He wouldn't listen. The truth was right there staring him in the face. How could he not listen?
Mine's made up from the start. You know, you need to invest more into charisma perk, Veronica. Nah.
I see that now. I thought I knew him better than that, but it was like talking to a stranger. How can I help them when they won't accept it? I don't know if I can stay. Maybe it'd be better for everyone if I left. Spent my life somewhere else. Work with the followers of the apocalypse, maybe. Put my knowledge to some good use. Or I can stay here with the people I care about and do whatever I can until it comes to a slow or sudden end.
Drinks lots of acne during set to go on rampage. Yeah, that's another viable option. Should I tell Veronica to stay with the Broad Steel, or should I have her leave? I should have saved before I talked to her here, but I don't mind either way. And just for clarification, I am going for Yes Man ending. So don't worry. I'll try to be peaceful. I'll definitely try to be like past peaceful and just not get anyone killed. It's been, to be honest, it's been a while since I told her to stay with the Broad Steel. Because I've always told her, yeah, they suck, just don't stay with them. But I'm leaning towards just tell her, yeah, this is your home, these are your friends, you should stay. Yeah, boomers are... I don't know, like, I probably should fight the boomers one time for fun, but they're... I don't know, like, it just... I really don't have a strong opinion of the boomers. They're just they're just there. They're just vault dwellers who just... And we have artillery and we have rocket launchers, and that's pretty much it. I mean, they have a cool moment when they with a certain bomber, but that's about it.
They may be a bunch of wooden conformists, but anything I did without them would feel empty. I'd always be reminded of this day, how I wasn't strong enough to stand by them. So, I guess I'll
A
stay.
video tutorial, huh?
Won't be easy, but at least I won't feel guilty about the choice. Let's get going.
How to help Mother Pearl over a headache.
And some fresh air would
It's a
do
permanent
good.
solution at that point.
Now.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We're gonna have a counter in the front, right? So once we leave this place. Unless, do they? I don't remember. I think I'm gonna cook safe here. I don't remember if they. I don't think they're hostile. If you tell Veronica to stay, but I think they will try to attack you or something if you tell her to leave. These guys coming out right now, I think, right?
We heard Veronica talking with the Elder. We won't stand for this.
Never mind. That's even with the suit, damn. I don't know if... I'm gonna see what happens if we go on with this, like... As far as the,
Respect nothing. She plants a whisper in his ear, poison him against the Codex. No. This has to end now. Execute them.
Hey!
At least they're not power armor, but they have even dangerous gear without the randomizer, but... Yeah, I got something for you. Just beat the crap out of them with this, with an ego.
God, I should get used to this, I guess. People get desperate, turn on each other. First thing to go is trust. I don't think it's ever going to be the same for me in there. Knowing no matter what I do, it's going to end badly. But they're all I have. I think so. Two things the Brotherhood has a lot of. Hard heads and lasers. Wouldn't be the first time a disagreement ended like this. Plus, we killed all the witnesses. Yeah, I've got the rest of my life to help them out. I could spare a little while to see things through with you.
Alright.
Good idea.
Veronica has received the Bonds of Steel perk, substantially increasing her armor. I think if you tell her to leave the Broad Steel, she gets a perk where I think she should have to do more damage, was it? Or I guess it's definitely something different if you tell her to go for something else. I think she might enjoy that outfit. Boxing gloves. Where are the other corpses? Oh, there you are. Moby. They all wanted to punch us to death with gloves. How much this weighs? Sure. I love how they just become elongated. Oh, I can't believe I found you. Lead pipe. Wow. This fight was so much easier. Stretchy strong arm paladins. What's his face? Dawson from Street Fighter. What's going on? Up. Hooray for email from literally from something I tell from certain folks that, hey, I unsubscribed from this. Can you stop sending me messages? Okay, you clicked on receive messages for 500 years. Are you fine with that? No, please stop. Okay, we accept you. We acknowledge that you want to receive more useless information from this company that's known for some scrutinizing information, which I'm not gonna give them the time of day or the attention. So I'm kind of concerned that the loading screens are taking forever to load. So, anyways, we essentially just finished Veronica's personal quest. So we cemented her ending. However, this can change any time we decide to literally just take out the Broad Steel.
Thanks again for helping with Mr. House's data.
Why is she?
Bye.
I think she's legit glitched because she's supposed to we're supposed to get more dialogue with her. Like back at the morning for, like she's supposed to talk about how she was able to learn about the house's technology. Talking about her story with her and Benny, but not sure why she's. I don't know why she's not giving that backstory. I'm not sure because we killed Benny or because this is a cut quest that a mod brought this back. It might be glitchy at times.
Listen, I want to thank you for helping me out. I'm sorry, but at least I got the chance to try. At least I know for sure that there was nothing I could do. Thank you for giving me that chance. Why did... Nice.
There we go, and Arcade, best waifu, where are you? Oh yeah, Rex is a Night Stalker, which is awesome. We have all sorts of animals, like just a coyote, a Night Stalker, and a little Deathclaw. I love it. Just a walking dinosaur. Living, breathing dinosaur to follow us.
What's up?
There we go. And we'll be.
Hello again, dear.
Oh, I forget we can't. I wish I could fast travel out of here.
Where to, partner?
I think now it's probably a good time to go visit Caesar. Oh, wrong place. Oh, he's a wrong.
Where to, partner?
I love this randomizer. Everybody just turned to something else.
Casino floor.
Last time, I think House here was a bighorner, and I think last time outside House, Mr. House was a. Yeah, he's a sentry buff, but he was just a roach here. Which is adorable.
Thanks again for helping with.
Oh my goodness. So now permanently I got her I got Emily trying to like just oops, why is everybody standing there? Hold on. You know what's it's weird for me that the fact that the two-headed cow didn't get me, but it was the fact that I guess I've seen so many
Where to, partner?
I've seen so many predictions or people's interpretations of. No, let me rephrase it because here's what it is, right? I grew up seeing like images from like Ripley's Believe It or Not, and I the first time I do get shocked when I see like two-headed cats and two-headed snakes, and even the first time I saw it in a while was a two-headed parrot. I think it was an Amazon parrot, and I see a lot of those. It's like, oh, I just assumed that it just sadly just a random chance that can happen. And when I saw the Brahmin, like it was like, oh, okay, that's fine. But literally, this Fallout freaked me out when I first saw centaurs. I think it's like that right, like when a mutation can go horribly wrong, and that right there is purposeful by the way. The centaurs, that just let it straight up the master straight up just say, hey, you know what'd be cool? What happens if we dunk a dog and a human in the vat of goo together, so that way they mutate and I don't know something.
What's up?
That's literally I don't remember that he has it's a official lore about that, but that's literally what that's the whole concept of Centaur in Fallout 1. Just dumping random people together. Yeah, like it's I just wish one day, we can have a. I don't know if it makes sense. Like I wish it was better. Like for people, like there was a good chance to like make sure that when people are born, or anyone that's born, like we can make sure that it's no one's gonna have anything where it's gonna be very, very detrimental to their health or anything, like, where they're gonna have like two heads. Like it just. Oops. No. Follow us. Yeah. But yeah, like it's pretty scary stuff to read about what can happen. Which is why I like to be optimistic that as science progresses, we have a way to alter. I mean, pretty much make it so that there's better chances that not the worst case can happen. It looks like it's me because I only see the bear and it has only one head. Yeah, like if you play Fallout first and you see the NCR flag, or you see the California flag, then yep, it's not the same without seeing a two-headed bear. Where's? Oh, I forgot your. There we go. I do know we have one more instance of telling Eddie, like pretty much name dropping the word Enclave for him to give us his personal quest. There we go. We got folks with us, and we'll go here. Oh boy, what a journey. Oh, we have to go to that city, don't we? Full of radiation. Yeah. I mean, we don't have to. We don't have to follow the roads per se, but for some reason, I part of the mods that I have, I think that quest is glitched for me, so I'm not sure if I'm able to complete it. What was it? Getting the NCR dog tags of the ghouls. So I'm not sure about it, but that place, yeah, it's just a radiated city, which, yikes. Uh-oh. See, right, it's still freezing, right? Like, it's not bad, like, my room's warm right now, right? And I see the environment, it's like, man, I wish it was this warm right now. But at the same time, though, I do not want it to be absolutely scorching. I don't want it to be the extremes of it. Like, naturally, I just don't want to have extreme of both hot and cold. It's the worst. And speaking about the worst, I have no idea if these guys will have any dangerous weapons on them. For all I know, they could just one-shot me with a nuclear grenade. or a mini nuke. Here. Everybody's always having a glove on them. I'm not gonna snipe them just yet. I just want to see if any of them have giant weapon right back. I think you also have a glove or something. You have another melee weapon. See, the thing is though, even if they don't have anything, I'm not sure if... Even if there's no clear grenade as a weapon on them, they might have a grenade and it's just a straight up a nuclear grenade. Let's go for it. We got our Deathclaw friend going. Oh my goodness. Someone had explosive on them. Nah, you're pretty tanky. And... Take you're the one with the grenade. It's a fun. I really need True Ring so badly. Bunch of sonic emitter weapons. Is this the... Is that the weapon from when you collect all the star bottle caps? I think that's what it is, right? Pew pew. I might have this. Is that wise? Oh, I'm still wearing President Kimball's outfit. Oops. I can sell this, actually. 18 DT and 12 DT. Oh yeah, the animatronic guy. Also. There we go, I think it's best to say when I wear this now. I think I just tend to skip over him because I was like, oh, he has a lot to say. So you know, I just want the gun because I see cool, I see funny just unique laser energy weapon. I want it. That's all I care for. So I never got the chance to go through everything and what he has to say. Critical strike explosion. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, we have that gun as well. Faderator. Do we have ammo for this? What the? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is what I think it is? Is this the dev? Is this the like the debug weapon? How did I not realize this is what this is? What the heck? Like, now I've literally just I can just speedrun the game without any trouble now. I was gonna use it in these guys, I just want to see. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I got I got 3 amazing weapons right off the bat. Full auto Gauss can. I think this is the debug weapon. I swear, like this is the debug weapon for. I'm sure it's in 3 as well, or New Vegas purely. But there, I remember there was a Gauss weapon where you can only get it through the console command, and it's just a weapon where the devs put in there just to have fun, or like just this superpower weapon. Just yeah, an auto Gauss gun with unlimited ammo. Opposite of debug, or something like it's oh. It's pretty much what I guess the devs are just using this for experimenting with this. I need to, let me look this up. I forgot what's the name of it. Damn it. Federator. Yeah, it's the Federator's a debug weapon and New Vegas and then all the DLCs. It can fire a total of about 3,995 shots. Alright. Well, I guess we're using this sparingly, as they say. Let's use this weapon now. Who the heck is throwing grenades in my port? Oh. Straight up, yeah. So we essentially just have we just have a developer weapon now. Like we have a very OP weapon, so. I think it's perfect time to use this now. Okay, I'm definitely not using this weapon anymore. I have to sell it. Oh, Great Man Tats thing. I'll take that. Where's the Deathclaw? That's chainsaw from you? I think I have one, but I don't have room for it. Is there anything else about this weapon? There's even a debug 9mm pistol. I'm not sure if it has a name.
Looks like break time's over.
Uh-oh. No, not the Brahmin. Ah, purified water though, I'll take it. I don't even remember cars exploding in this game. I think that's actually my first time seeing a car blow up in my face. Anyways, I kind of don't want to go to the, I don't want to go into Radiation City. I just want to skip it. I'm used to that more in Fallout 4. It's either the cars that blow up, or either they just, for some reason, they just flip out. Like, they just jump in the air and they fall down on top of me and just kill me instantly. Good old, Gabriel engine. Who are you fighting? Oh. Oh, okay, so it fires 2 shots before I say it uses 5 cells. Damn. Yeah, that's the fun part about following Vertibird and Fallout 4. Just shoot them cars and then. And what sucks is that you can accidentally take out what? Okay. Eddie, you alright? We do need more speech, right? But I want more repair. Just enough. There we go. Jerry rigging, can I get it? Yes. Important perk. I think. Oh, there you go. Okay. See, as much as I love blowing up vehicles in Fallout 4, I think there was a time where I did that once, and apparently I accidentally killed a traveling merchant, and I got people pissed at me, and so that started like a never-ending chain of I think it was Bunker. I think that person came from Bunker Hill, and then now I think I'm enemies with that settlement or place. So as much as it's fun causing explosions, the problem is that sometimes you might get someone caught in the crossfire of the explosion, and yep, hilarity ensures, follows. Words. Oh, gosh, we gotta be careful because I think there's some more. Oh, there's a plan. There is a. I do have World Pain, and there's a chance that some enemies from. What is it? Oh yeah, the World Pain adds more enemies, and so pretty much, just without the randomizer, they're not. They pretty much have nasty weapons on them, like tier Mark II weapons and powerful gear. They pretty much are tanky, right? But with the randomizer, that means it's just more people, more chances of people having Gatling laser guns and whatnot. So, I think they're. I could have sworn there was some of them here. Unless that's. Oh, never mind. That's for. I think that's Camp Forlorn Hope instead. That's where those guys are at. Yep. As long as you know your surroundings and you know who you're not gonna upset. You're not gonna. If you don't care who gets caught in the crossfire, then that's fine. Also, what's my Deathclap buddy doing? Where? Where? Quarry Junction yet? I actually, I've kind of I went there and Snuffles okay. Oh, I do need to heal Snuffles. Do I have the medical skill for that? No, I do not, sadly. Snuffles doesn't die, right? If you don't help Snuffles out? I feel like Snuffles should be there forever. I'll try to be upset if Snuffles can die. Oh damn, I don't have Decision. Oh no, it's today's Decision, so I do have it. What is it? I think you need 30? 30, 40? Snuffles has higher intelligence than Caesar? I mean, I feel like anyone would. Not even the brain tumor, honestly. Even without the brain tumor, I honestly think anyone could be intelligent than Caesar. But that's just my hot take. I swear I thought I was someone else for a second. I was like, oh, that's just someone with the outfit. Who is that? That's the the lady who's in charge of Crimson Caravan, was it? Also, I'm surprised no one stopped us. Try going to this camp. Oh.
Halt! What business have you in Cottonwood Cove, outsider?
I was invited.
You wear the mark of Caesar. You must be who Cursor Lucullus is waiting for. You may continue, but be warned. Mark or no, we will not tolerate aggressive action by visitors in the camp.
Pardon my ignorance, but Mick Lafferty, who is that? Also, you have an interesting outfit. I'm kind of curious.
Oh wait.
Tiny. Oh crap! Yeah, there's a quest here, isn't it? With oh, Romanus Domus. I unfortunately forgot what's this. I think that's a Monty Python reference, but I forgot the whole deal about that. I remember there's a quest involving
True to Kaiser.
there's a quest involving these guys, but I think it's way back somewhere here. I don't remember what it was. Supposed to talk to some guy. He's like, yep, I ran away from my family. No, Caesar caught my my family, but in reality, I ran away as I left it behind. And unfortunately, said dude who was also abusive. Unfortunately, so it's one of those like questionable. Well, no, the same in his family is legit, but the guy he has his problems. I do remember that. And like cursor.
Awe, are you ready to head
Lucullus? I think I'm not sure if the L's are silent. Oh, you might say it.
I am Cursor Lucullus.
Lucullus, there we go.
My orders are to escort you to the Legion's camp at Fortification Hill. Are you ready to go?
A Centaur Centurion. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I think this mod I have, this mod literally, I don't know if you've seen all the VODs or if you're there for some streams or some new Vegas streams, but there's some, I think there's a mod called We Are Legion. I have that, and it literally just changes the whole outfits of Caesar's Legion. And that one, they kind of look more intimidating, which I approve of that because it just makes sense why they're able to be effective. And two, I think that mod adds like they can have a behemoth super mutant to fight with them if you side with the Legion. It's a cool mod if you're a fan of the Legion, but I only got that just so the Legion looks more intimidating. But obviously, since we're using the randomizer, it adds for more hysterical moments, which I appreciate.
The trip will take a few hours. Take your place on the boat.
That'd be cool though if that mod did add centaurs for the Legion to use.
By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items. This order also extends to the platinum chip you carry. For now.
What is considered a bad item?
Alcohol and all chems, including stims and other addictive items.
I have to bring. Yeah, I think this is the only time you can lie. I have to bring along congenital heart defect.
I know not why Caesar would wish to speak with such a physically inferior whelp, but I will allow this one exception. You may bear Caesar's mark, but do not attempt to share any of your medicine with anyone in the fort.
Empty promises or no promises on that part. Alright.
Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave.
What's up? Hey.
Evening.
Wait a second. What's going on? Am I playing Virgil to your Dante? I'd like to assume that we're tiptoeing into the mouth of hell out of academic curiosity, but I'm not so open-minded that I've lost my brains.
Another opportunity to get friendship points with Arcade, but his dialogue. I'm sorry, but if I sound like a broken record here, but I can't stop stressing like best waifu, by the way. But whoever wrote Arcade, well done. Like he's such a fascinating character. A lot of interesting things to say. He would get pissed off if you say this. He has no, well, he's you don't increase his friendship with him if you say this. He has a neutral stance. Even though ironically he's fine with killing Caesar. This one I think I don't know if any of these two will give you more points, but I think this one might. It's been a while, so I definitely do know like this is just a way to piss him off if you want to do that. Well, just straight up listen to him and get out.
Short of canceling our imminent travel plans, that's the best thing we can say. Just be careful. If we travel at Caesar's pleasure, he may not let us out as easily as he lets us in.
Nah, no worries. Here's why I'm gonna say Caesar Legion's stupid, and we'll get to that point later, because it's something funny. Now, I should have let Benny live, but I think it was just, I think I saw him with the, I have a holy hand grenade, I must have taken the opportunity. There you are.
So you're the visitor I've heard some of the legionaries talking about. If you're in the mood to trade, just say
He's
the
got
word.
this, it's supposed to be goggles, although he's wearing a mask. Covers his eyes. Like a pseudo mask tuxedo man.
Have a look.
He's got cards. Is this how it's randomized? I'll take these. What was the cards? Oh, I have never. I've never. Oops. I don't want to jump food. I've never played a lot of, what is it, Caravan? I should, but I still don't know how you're supposed to play that game. I think, as people describe it, it's just well, actually no, I take that back. I have no idea entirely. Gun weapons, arsenal. Oh, I do want that. Yeah, I've never played a Caravan, which is that one card game that you can play with other people, but I think with in the game, if you have high luck, gambling is like, just have fun with gambling. But here's the thing though, I think it's better with blackjack with high luck because it's so easy. I think because you can just you just have to make a safe state. Sometimes you might get unlucky, but usually when you get done with cards, have to just straight up give you like a card that amounts to 21 and just stay on that, and you just win instantly. And if you really want to make a lot of money, try to what is it, like, I think for example one of the casinos, you get banned if you make 9,000 bottle caps in total of your winnings. Just make it so that you have a total of 8,000 like 999 bottle caps, or excuse me, like, chips, and you bet as much as you can just to max out as much money as you can. And granted, it's not a lot, because I think the most you can bet is 200, I think, or something like that. 200, you get 400 if you double down. But yep, it's a decent place to get money. It's like a fax machine, but they exist, but no one has one. Wasn't there a streamer who decided to connect a fax machine to their notifications, and he just instantly regretted it? I don't remember I saw that video pop up. I don't remember who it was. Honestly, all that paper though, damn. Nah, I don't want that. Silencer maybe. Alright. Sell this. Do I have any weapons I want to sell? Oh, I forgot he is. Hold on. Misc items I do want to sell. Cash. Keep the coins? Because I do know the coins are good for making that's the problem with selling stuff to him. He just... Okay, tell you what. What was I trying to give him? I'm gonna take from him. Take that, yeah, it's fine.
Thanks.
I think this is what there might be workarounds on this, but this is another reason why I just don't like siding with Caesar's Legion. Like, you literally had to get hostile with all the good vendors in the game, and you're just stuck with this guy. I know there's the DLC with the sync, but still, it's kind of a hassle to just rely on to have limited options to buy stuff, or limited location to buy stuff, because it's just, you miss out, I feel. Nice outfit.
Hello.
The camps are getting crowded.
Oh yeah, you can see here there's more. We pretty much skipped the whole area once we entered the camp the first time.
I'm harsh on the children, but they'll be excellent legionaries. I'm quite proud of them.
some reason this place takes a while to load. There we go.
Our way.
Look at this fella.
True to Caesar.
Everybody with their outfits. I think there's someone here. Oh.
Watch yourself, profligate.
I can't wait to take your weapon once I take you up. Isn't there someone I can talk to who, it's you?
Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
I mean, you told me that, but then your outfit, has some implications. I'm not sure that makes that person a hypocrite. Oh, nice hat.
You here to fight in the arena? Then you're talking to the right man. Such as?
That's enough of the arena.
I set up the fights, keep track of prisoners available, and make sure the arena's cleaned up.
I don't think that'll be fine in an arena.
Like what? Go.
All you do is just fight, was it? Fight 3 people? Nothing else, which, shame really. Oh yeah, this... nice dog.
The new slave girl.
Oh no.
Outsiders are a rare sight at the fort. Step carefully around here and you might just leave alive. I'm Anthony, master of the hounds.
Wait, his voice was different when he made that disgusting comment. Nice dog.
Lupa. Yes, she's the mother of a lot of our best dogs. She's getting old, but she's still a tough old bitch. Aren't you, girl? Yeah. Yeah.
Essentially, yeah. Fires missiles, it turns people into Swiss cheese. Vaporizes people. That works and all that. Everything, every pretty much basic things that a dog does.
We breed them mostly, but sometimes we get some good ones from Denver. That whole city is overrun with them. Been doing it since I was a boy. The mongrels know to listen up when I start talking to them.
You know, all this talk about the dogs reminds me of, what is that?
Okay.
Batman Beyond. There was that amazing episode with Bruce Wayne. That was a dog named Ace, right? I think the dog's name is Ace. That is such a good episode. Also a sad one, just sort of showing the backstory of Bruce's dog. Well, that's a nice mongrel. Anyways, I think. Wait, why is the quest showing me to go here instead? I guess we have to talk to Caesar first. All right.
You must enter Caesar's tent alone.
Fine. That was the button.
Okay. Just don't be gone long.
The goodness is, we could bring our Deathclaw friend with us. It's fine. Adorable. I mean, not gonna lie, they have some, well, interesting, but they do have some interesting animal friends, so to be honest with the Legion. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. This randomizer just randomizer makes me happy every time.
Oh, Caesar awaits. You can speak
Caesar awaits you. We can talk.
Move along.
Is there someone else? Oh, or it's just him. Yep. Anyways, here's the big man himself, or a little man, in this case, Caesar.
So I finally get to meet the courier who's accomplished so much in so little time. That's why I summoned you here, right? I mean, a man nearly kills you, and your response is to track him across the breadth of the Mojave? You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat? You assassinate the head of the chairman in his own casino and get away with it? Then something happens to Mr. House's robot, some kind of military upgrade. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started? The time is fast approaching when my Legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching.
As usual, he's a guy that wants us to do his dirty work for him.
Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are two steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 Casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip you were carrying. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried.
I even had the smart idea to tell the doors, please open, but even that didn't work. On a side note, though, this is where I kind of wish I'd let Benny live because Caesar had a funny comment or story about how they caught Benny, and it's all because he couldn't change his hairstyle. God, it's just small details I love. But anyways,
I want you to destroy whatever you find in there, and then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Goodbye.
Okay.
The camps are getting crowded. Keep barking, and I'll feed you to a dog.
Well, I have two dinosaurs, one in this game, one real life, so I probably feed you to my dinosaur.
What a load of Brahmin shit. Can you believe that guy?
Arcade would get angry if you say this. I think this is neutral, and I think he will like you if you say this. Yeah, let's just be neutral. I don't wonder.
Of course, Caesar. You can hardly even hold his men responsible, given how they're practically raised to worship him as a living deity. What's the point of surviving the war? Why did the founders of the followers crawl their way out of vaults to bring knowledge back to the wasteland? So we could act like the last 2,000 years didn't happen? Play dress up so we can fight ancient wars all over again? No way is he getting away with this. I'm not letting it happen. You're not letting it happen.
Ah, damn! What is it? Like, there's another dialogue that he actually. You get more points with. I think he has speech with it or intelligence. I think it's intelligence, right? Because if you have certain amount of intelligence, you can tell him. Well, you don't know the backstory of the people that came to you don't know the backstory of all the tribes of that decided to work for Caesar. Like, he actually likes it if you do say that too. But I think you need to get a high intelligence. But it's a way of saying, it's hard to criticize all the people working for Caesar at first because you don't know what they've been through. But at the same time, though, you're also trying to say, yeah, like there's a reason why they're following Caesar here in the first place. Like whatever he's doing somehow works. But obviously, this dude relies on as Caesar. I mean, he says this later, but Caesar literally relies on the tactic of total war, pretty much pure intimidation and display of power to get these folks under his control. Which, very upsetting concept if you think about it. Anyways, this is where I'd say Caesar is going to be really stupid here.
Caesar has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him.
Caesar also told me that you can straight up use these weapons and pretty much attack us with high sneak and get away with it. Go ahead, destroy my faction. He also tells you to destroy this whole faction while you're here at this point.
Caesar has put a lot of trust in you. Be worth it.
Seriously, like every time I get to this point, it's like, yep, I know what I'm doing.
Don't you worry about me, dear. Your grandma knows how to stay quiet.
Do I have yeah, that should give me some sneak. But do I have a stealth boy at least? I think I only used one stealth. Oh, I used all of them. I have La Fantoma. Huh. There might be a way to do this. Ah, damn it. Wait. There probably was a... I do remember I have a... last time there was a perk I had where I literally have a stealth boy that it's a unlimited use stealth boy, and it drains your action points. It was a very broken perk I had, and I think it's I have the mod as well. But yeah, it looks like I'm not gonna be able to stealth kill these guys, but oh well. I might be able to do it here. If I hide here and they don't see me, hopefully. Yep. Here, I think I'm able to take this guy out. There we go. This is detected, but right here by this point I can, if I modify you. Yes! Oh, this might work. Ah, damn it. Just wait a little and Caesar's Legion turns to Caesar's Legion. With the shakes, but... Nah, I mean, it'll be nothing really at that point. Also, I'm not sure everyone heard it, but it's like... I think they saw me, or... Either they saw me kill this person, or they're just like, they don't care, but they just like die profit get, but... No reaction. There we go. Almost. Nah, like I said, they literally, I think they literally just trying to say, hey, you can. Caesar gave us the order to just straight up stealth kill us. It's perfectly fine. Don't mind me. How I'm hidden here for some reason. Like, is it because Arcade blocked me or? Wait, almost. We'll do the old-fashioned way. Of course we already detected, but maybe behind the shadows here. Whoa! Almost got clipped into the back rooms. Nice rack though. Oh, thank goodness I took him out here. Gauntlet, they all have strange meat pie, apparently. They don't have time to report. Oh, do I have this weapon? I feel like I do. Oh no, you know what it is? I have a... What is it called? I think grenade machine gun, yep. Drop that. Yeah, let's finally help out house here, and what the? Oh my goodness!
I see you reached your destination safely. Shall we get to work?
Sure. Now, before I address what's going on here. I do have to say one thing about this whole plot line, which I wish they kept in the game. I already said this last time, but there literally was cut content. Like, I think there's dialogue in this game, but you literally can tell how this right here, right? Caesar wasn't destroyed this place, but
Was that meant to be a shocking revelation? Of course Caesar wants it destroyed. He's afraid of what the bunker might hold, and rightly so. But you're not going to do that. You're going to do the smart thing. And work for me.
Now here's the thing, right? Because there's cut content where House is like, no, I'm not sure. It's your character, right? The courier. You could tell him like, well, here's the thing, right? Caesar is gonna know that I haven't destroyed anything because he's not gonna feel the vibrations of something being blown up or hear the noise. So I have to blow up something. Otherwise, Caesar's gonna realize that I've literally just activated your robots, and House's response is, you got a point there. Okay, so tell you what. I have all these generators there. Destroy one of them, because the factory was still, all the security trials down here will still work even with one blown up. I wish they kept that in because it makes much more sense besides simply like Caesar just going, oh hey, I just hear a small vibration. That's definitely you destroying all the factories or anything down there. I'm not gonna bother sending scouts to make sure you did the job. It's like, Like I mean, like it's just I feel like just Legion is just excuse me, House or Caesar himself is just being purposely just. Yeah, I don't give a damn what happens here. I just assume this person who's, and it's even funnier. Like I'm gonna assume this person who probably did a bunch of things to undermine my artwork.
As you know, the platinum chip
I definitely should trust this person. It's just he's such an idiot.
Well, there's an army of them here. The Securitrons policing the strip are a fraction of the total number.
Exactly. He literally just assumes that you just did everything exactly what he told you to do. It's just, and I know there's like there are limited time of riding with Caesar, but it just that's what makes me laugh. It just this just makes Caesar just really much more. It just makes him seem much more idiotic than he should be. For all the spying and all the how much information he's able to gather. Which it's I could just always that's why I have fun with this game. I just always would crap on Caesar no matter what. But what was he said about the security systems?
The same equipment failure that prevents me from remotely operating this facility seems to have activated its security robots and turrets. There's a security room near the base of the stairs. Perhaps you can deactivate them yourself. My army will do what an army does best. Defend territory from invaders and maintain order.
All with a smile on their faces.
Good. I won't hold you up any longer.
This is not the legendary Cazador, right? This is just too big to be a... Oh no, are you blocking my way? Are you serious? Oh, thank goodness. Is there anything we can do here? Standby, active. Uh-oh. Oh wow, you're not taking damage from this. When it's up, bring the bad boy. One of the best weapons from Lonesome Road. It's part of real life. I will be scared, but I think as a voice actor once said, I do agree with him. Like insects are cool looking robots, and I'm a sucker for anything that looks like a robot and that looks like an insect as well. And as a reference, the Aproids from Star Fox are all awesome looking enemies. Shame that they're pretty much a forgettable like hive mind antagonist faction. But they still were pretty cool when I first saw the game. Oh, nice gas right there. Castlor is what were they? They're a tarantula wasp, right? Yeah, right. Aren't they they're actually tarantula wasps, I think. Is that what they're called? Tarantula hawk wasps. There we go. Yeah, I remember the Cazadors were based off and like those guys. They look cool, to be honest. Like, I mean, I can say like I always would say every insect would look awesome, but having those guys like fly around you, yeah, I don't blame for anyone being spit spooked. No, that's understandable. But yeah, like I forever even to this grave with me, I always think insects are cool. Facilities stretching. Damn it. Gorilla Shark Honey Badger. Maybe. Who knows what wacky science experiments some people come up with through fiction. I actually did something kind of similar to that. Like, I think it's a Photoshop project. Oh, was it Photoshop? I don't remember what it was. I think we had to combine an animal with another animal, and so I chose the curse route, and I decided to mix a black widow spider with a wasp for fun. It was, to be honest, the more I look back at it, it wasn't anything too special. Like, all I did was I changed the wasp's legs with the black widow's legs, and I was able to put the red hourglass looking symbol on the back of the wasp. I think I tried to put the fangs as well. Like it didn't look too much, you know. It wasn't much of a difference if, because I think it was in the top view of the insect, but still, like, I just you know what? I know people are scared of both spiders and wasps, so I want to combine both of them because why not? Let the chaos let the chaos begin with that. There we go. I think what's this for the sentry bots? Oh, protectrons. This one's corrupted, right? I think there's not much you can do with this one. Here we go. The wire. I think these guys don't matter if you're going to activate the robots here, because if you blow up everything here, the security will try to take you out. Nice security turret, that makes sense. That actually slaps out of the way. I feel like these robots should have been here as a turret. Jeez, House, if you have automated feeders for your animal friends, that's awesome. Like you have these giant bears and young Cazador with flamer fuel. So yeah, we can blow this. Wait, we just examine. Its reactor core overload in a matter of seconds with catastrophic results. Okay. Okay, so they changed it because you can straight up just destroy one of them to fool Caesar. Because even House does it. Yeah, like you got a point there with Caesar. Caesar's definitely gonna know. But goodness for us, he's just too dumb. But anyways, a turret here, turret here. Security's underwhelming here, but I guess that makes sense. Anyways. This is a Securitron operations console for the Securitron Vault. Software updates can be installed from this console. Exactly, and like I said, like I like to imagine, even without the brain tumor, I feel like he's still gonna make some slip-ups here and there. I don't know. I never did think Caesar is a smart individual. Maybe he might know some philosophy here and there, but nah. Oh yeah, I forgot to show off the other sound effect of this place once you activate the. Hello. So obviously that never mind. I think that never randomized. That's part of the background, but just read assuming in there. I forgot to show off that dialogue where oh, okay. Hello, House. I see you here. You decided to check what's going on here personally. Imagine House just straight up just actually can leave his area, and he just gives no damns. Yeah, he just wanted to check to see how I'm doing that job personally. He's a very caring boss. Yeah, there's a dialogue where if I don't know, it just makes me laugh, but you know, this kind of House being mean here. But you can ask him a question like, "How did you know that I got inside the vault?" And his reaction is like, "Ah, you silly goosey. I know because you got in here because you put the chip in here." And I was like, I just realized that is such a silly question to ask. I was like, of course he know that I used the chip to get in this place. How else would I got here? It's one of my favorite moments in Fallout in this game. It's like the character you ask them a question and it's like, you do realize that the only way to get in said location is using this chip, right? So, or no, like in Pacific, I think you can tell him, how did you know I got in here with a chip, or something like that. It's just a silly question.
Your work here is done. Return to the.
Oh, sorry for a close up of the Cazador.
You have a very bright future ahead of you.
All right. Ah, get out of my way, House. All right. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. Now I feel bad that I didn't take these guys out without Boone. But that's fine. These guys don't matter if you take them out. But you do drop good stuff on them, so. And when I say it doesn't matter if you take them out, it's because I think they respawn over time, so infinite amount of gear if you wanted. Oh man, I think I might come back here with Boom. And as usual, he wants us.
The new slave girls are quite beautiful.
Stop.
Okay. Just don't be gone long.
Time to say that line. Jeez. All right then, little man.
I felt the ground shake a while ago. I'll take that as a sign you've got the job.
Sure.
Let's press on, shall we? As I was telling you before, I want Mr. House out of the picture. You have an interest in his death, too. If he knows that you destroyed his gadgets beneath the fort, he will strike back. You know where to find him. How he dies, I leave up to you.
Yeah, let's ask some questions.
What did you want to know?
I guess let's start with, let's hear his opinion about NCR.
Do you want my opinion as a former citizen or future conqueror? Actually, my opinion is the same either way. As a young man, I was taught to venerate President Tandy of Shady Sands, the founding mother of the new California Republic. Did you know her presidency lasted 52 years? And that her father, Aradesh, was the Republic's first president? Does that sound like a democracy to you? Or a hereditary dictatorship? Because the council didn't dare oppose her. She was too popular. She had the people's love. So things ran smoothly, more or less. And as soon as she was gone, as soon as there really could be democracy, what happened then? Ever since losing its queen, the NCR has been weaker, more diffuse. Democracy has been its weakness, not its strength. Greed runs rampant. The government is corrupt, accepting bribes from Brahmin barons and landowners to the detriment of citizens. The NCR is a loose conglomerate of individuals looking out for themselves. It's lost virtue. No one cares about the collective, the greater good. It's not built to last. I'm just hastening the inevitable.
So yeah, that's his logic. It's like, yeah, NCR sucks, so you don't want to do it. I'm gonna be the one that ends it because it's inevitable that it'll end eventually. That's one thing. And two, the more I hear about on Crap Talk the NCR, the more I wish Van Buren was a thing. Because I generally wish the NCR was the major antagonist besides anyone else. Because that'll make for an interesting dynamic. And I said this many times, but with the way they handled the Brotherhood of Steel and Fallout 4, I love that. Like how they were in Fallout 3 and now how they become in Fallout 4. It's such an interesting change, and I wish they took the same direction with NCR. And they're pretty much the only powerful faction. And sure, there's Caesar's Legion, but I don't know. They made Caesar just too much, curling their evil, curly mustaches type faction, which is just too much for me. Like I just wish they weren't. They didn't do that. Because it is a constant thing about like, hey, here this faction is known for I guess supposedly starting a protection system where they protect citizens, but they tax people heavily, and then now they become so powerful they're expanding without anyone stopping them. And it's up to you whether or not to get in their way or to prevent them from expanding. But
the most powerful my legion
sure, there's the Legion, and then of course there's Yes Man, which Yes Man is the more fun route about that.
Until now, every tribe I've conquered
House might be a little bit boring for people, but I think House is also. I'm not gonna lie though, House and Caesar both have interesting writing though, like the dialogue they say. I do appreciate that.
The Legion from a basically nomadic tribe to a genuine empire. Just as my namesake campaigned in Gaul before he crossed the Rubicon, so have I campaigned and will cross the Colorado.
And it's funny too because Arcade literally just says that I think Caesar is so well absorbed into the past that he thinks that the Colorado River is Rubicon, and he literally says it here. Man, that's why I love Arcade. I think that's enough.
What? Complete your mission.
Straightforward faction, I guess. Right then, folks. I think I'll save taking out Caesar once I have Boone, because Boone is definitely someone who, whatever reason, has every right to hate the Caesar's Legion. Very tragic backstory. Oh yeah, and also on top of that, like I said, the fact that Caesar came from the followers of the Apocalypse, that I love so much. It just, I guess it's just a way to you know get you shocked, like, oh, I mean, someone who's from a faction that who means well compared to like who probably is a more quote unquote like normal faction of all the groups that are doing their best to do what they want, and either to help out anyone else or help themselves foremost. Foremost is the term, right? Literally the head honcho of the more infamous like warlike faction came from a group who meant well in the first place, which it is an interesting look on that. It's something that I do like in stories where no matter the I mean sure like the setting or where someone grows up in does have an effect for their ideals, but honestly I feel like just because where anyone came from does not always guarantee they're going to end up one way or the other, based on what they grew up with. I just love that mindset. It's, you never want to always assume that someone's going to end up a certain, like grow up a certain, the same ideals with the people they have around them, because they will eventually try to either challenge that concept or, who knows, maybe they might, accept it but try to either twist it or, look at a different angle. It's usually guaranteed to happen. I do love that in terms of story writing. And I think I should have asked Caesar like more about him, but he essentially what it was like he traveled to I don't remember the tribe name, but I think it was him and I think Joshua. They're both kidnapped, and then in order to fight for their survival, he taught the tribe how to fight with rifles and whatnot, and taught them how to intimidate their opponents so that they won't fight back again or whatnot. And he decided, you know what, the fact that this works, I'm gonna go with it. I should let Caesar talk about that, but what do I do now? Okay, time to go back to the house. I don't remember when Lily's gonna.
So worried about her little baby.
No.
It's getting dangerous out there in the wasteland.
It is, but I think it'll be fine. Just get yourself a pet dinosaur. Always protect you. I think I might be getting another companion soon. Oops, I went zoomed in by accident.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
It looks like you aren't really doing much around here anymore.
Yep.
Would you be willing to accompany then?
That's a mighty fine offer. We wouldn't want anything to happen to you. All right. Count me in, partner.
Let's head out.
Just be off right quick, partner.
You have gained Dead Man's Hand perk. Now, for anyone that's wondering, I've got a mod that I honestly think should have made Victor a companion in the first place, because I feel like, what is it? I mean, technically Caesar, they have no companion unless you count Ulysses, and even that was cut. But I love the concept where every major faction has a companion that can follow you. I guess Boone technically represents NCR. You got one for the followers of the Apocalypse, which is Arcade. Brother Steel is Veronica. I feel like they're missing out by not having a companion for representing Vegas, and one representing for Caesar's Legion. I know, like I said, there's Ulysses, but cut content, of course. He doesn't have an icon. I don't know how to fix that. There is a way, but holy crap, he got so much companion. So, tell you what. Lily, you're gonna go back to look at 38 for now.
What's up?
Arcade. Now the problem with Victor is that we are definitely going for the yes man route, so he is not gonna like us. DLC should add companions too. They should, you know, maybe if you like the, was it Dead Money? There's still those companions, right? I feel like if only there's a way to have them follow you.
Thanks again for helping with Mr.
Yep. If only there's a way to get them to follow you after that DLC, but I mean it makes sense, you know, the whole concept of, you know, letting go. So, what is there? Zion. That'd be cool if you get some other people to like, maybe Joshua. That'd be a badass companion. Okay, yep. No, Ravi, you have the best idea for companion. Dr. Mobius. No questions. Dr. Mobius is definitely the best companion of all the people, of all the NPCs that can follow you. Okay, no, yeah, we're supposed to go back to the house. Did I feed you, friend? Oh, damn it. We don't have anything else. We need more meat. Our friend won't starve, which is good news. It's just that if you want it to grow, you gotta feed them.
Mr. House is just pleased as punch you got those old Securitrons back online, sugar.
I got snow globes.
You do?
I hope it didn't glitch out on me again like last time. Let's see, did I get the perks? Huh. Unfortunately, it seems like this is a glitch. This mod might be glitched, but oh. Fine, and I'll just hold on these snow globes then. I'll just turn. If I don't get the perks, it's all good. I'll just give them at a later date. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute, can I? Oh, I wish this was House legit. I wish you could talk to him. It's him talking.
Be advised, visitors will be held responsible for the behavior of any robots accompanying them.
So we have Tabitha, House himself as a one of his security on the right, and then we have Mr. House here, who's just a giant Brahmin with 2 heads.
The foundation is laid. My Securitrons on the strip are upgraded, and those at the fort ready for action. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitudes of some lesser groups, while we wait for Caesar's Legion to attack Hoover Dam.
I've come to kill you, Mr. House. Attack House.
Outside New Vegas, at what was once called Nellis Air Force Base, resides an unusual tribe known as the Boomers. They are, shall we say, aggressively reclusive. They have several howitzers they fire at anyone who dares approach the base. Artillery of this sort has a range of several miles. If it's going to fire on Hoover Dam, I want it firing at my targets. If not, then I want to make sure that the Boomers don't sign similar treaties to fire their guns in support of the NCR or Caesar's Legion. I'd rather you just dealt with the Boomers, but all... Yes, I know.
Oh, there we go.
It was detected immediately and deactivated, let's see, 39.735 seconds after you planted it. You thought I wouldn't notice. What else did you want to discuss?
Okay, so that's probably where I can talk to Emily.
What of it? I enjoy them. There's something about a little diorama set inside a glass dome that I find pleasing. If you run across any out in the wastes, turn them in to Jane. She'll compensate you. What else did you want to discuss?
Where does New Vegas get all the electricity? Definitely not from the Hoover Dam.
As I was saying, I need you to enlist.
Okay. Yep. We'll make sure it's on the right side.
Use extreme caution when approaching the base. Their firepower is considerable. Recently, one of my roaming Securitrons observed a man near the base studying the pattern of its artillery fire. Maybe he's learned something.
Oh, that guy with... I think you get more of your money if you don't tell him the barter... What is it? I think he has the barter pass, right? Like you have to have a certain barter skill to pay him less for the bet. But ironically, if you do that, he pays you little because you have to, you know what I mean? Like he doubles how much you pay him if you want advice to get through it. And if you survive, of course, he'll pay you back double. So let's go back to the casino. Oh yeah, I could probably show off what Victor's perk does. So Victor here. While Victor's your companion, there we go. While Victor's your companion, once per day, he can pull you from the brink of death. When your health drops below 20%, while in combat, time will slow down for a few seconds, and during that time, you will gain massive health regeneration along with 20% increased attack damage. So he's essentially a circuit breaker for you for once a day. And we have some options with the guy as well.
Howdy, partner.
We can access his weapon drivers. We can disable all, like, we have options of what weapons we can disable for the guy, but honestly, I think he's fine.
See you around, Buckaroo.
Yep, this is our posse here. We got Victor, we got a Deathclaw, and we have Eddie, who is a coyote. So Deathclaw is
Thanks again for
Securitron
helping with
and
Mr. House's data network. Come see me at the old Mormon Fort if you get. Bye.
Huh, that's a shame. I could have sworn I would fix it. Oh, there's Securitron, a Deathclaw, and a coyote enter bar. How's that for a joke? Speaking of punchlines, I wonder if I should help out the casinos here for a bit. How much is that? Should I? I'm wondering, like, should I goof around with the casinos, or should I? There's the boomers, and then there's still Eddie. I think what I might do, I'm trying to do something for Eddie, because what I really want to rush on is the companions first. So I think what I might do is, I hope enough days has passed by, I can go back to Helios 1, or let me see. I need to find another place where something can activate Eddie. It's kind of annoying because you gotta make sure that someone mentions the Enclave. Yep, we did. Apparently, the people of the Broad Steel betrayal Lady Gibson. Does she? Oh, okay, you're right. No, you're absolutely right. I rarely go to Lady. I keep forgetting about Lady Gibson. Just saw it on the wiki. No, you're right. It's what it says. So we'll see if that triggers it. Hopefully it does.
Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things too. You might have noticed the very large building just north of here. That's Helios 1. The NCR runs the place, so it's off limits to prospectors. The way I heard it, the Brotherhood of Steel ran the place before the NCR.
I feel bad for the doggos though. That's that question. Just going for Our Lady Gibson makes me sad.
But when it was over, the Brotherhood, with all their fancy armor and weapons, was on the run. Nobody's heard from them since.
I think that's enough.
Happy to do.
But she could have some good stuff on her though. Oh, okay, now she's better to buy from because I can sell her stuff that I probably won't be. Oh, I did have one already in the first place. Whoops. I don't need these grenades. Mines I might keep. I could sell this. But why would I? Stim texture. She doesn't have anything for my Deathclaw friend, but that's good enough. Wonderful.
Another satisfied customer. Take care now.
What the... Was that her voice? Is that enough? No. Is it because I don't have to do the quest anymore? Let me read that again. Old Lady Gibson of the Gibson Scrapyard. If her conversation option has been already gone through before starting this quest, talking to her no longer triggered this message. No, this is the first time I talked to her, so I have no idea if that was enough. Unless it's been such a long, not much days has passed by for that thing to trigger. I don't know. It's Eddie and Veronica that I have trouble with activating their quests. It's really picky. Same thing with Boone. Boone, you might get unlucky and you've done everything before you can trigger his quest. Does the Boomers actually also add to this as well? Let me check that. Because if not the Boomers, then I'm tempted to go to the Brotherhood Steel Bunker because apparently they can also trigger Eddie's personal quest. I believe I might go do that instead. Seems like there's a lot of opportunities in there. Yep. Got rid of the witnesses alright. The Red CEO is not going to question what happened to their folks over here. You know, if they ever make a new Fallout game, would it be a good idea if they brought back dog meat again, or another animal companion? You know, maybe a cat this time, or something else. Like, what do you think? Should they go back to using a dog again? I'm fine if they go for the dog, right? You know, sure. But I can understand why people would be upset again because they go for dog meat, because it's been done in what, Fallout 3, I guess, was it? Fallout 3 and 4, and also in 1 and 2. It's always the same pun. What is it? It's Max Payne, right? Well, not Max Payne. What is it? Why did I say Max Payne? It was Mad Max. There we go, Mad Max. I think that's the one. I'm getting my M's mixed up. Oh, you wanna know sad thing about the new Fallout game? Guarantees is gonna cost guaranteed $70. So even if no matter what happens to the new Fallout game, even if it's not made by Bethesda, guaranteed made to be cost $70 because of the prices of Microsoft. So yeah, I agree. Like, I don't know if they'll ever make a new one. If they do, I hope it's good. That's my only concern because I really wish this series needs much more love. It's made some influence with this New Vegas specifically, and I'm still a fan of 4, right? And despite me not trying, pardon me, the fact that I have not tried 76, it was a mess when it came out, but if people enjoy it, more power to them. But yeah, I am not going to defend the business practices they've done with 76, or if they're going to add microtransactions. Nor am I going to defend the what is it, Creation Club that they added for Fallout 4. That right there, it's just, I mean, I like to hope that people are making the mods are getting well paid, but I have no idea if Bethesda's pretty fair with how much of a split they take, because it could be really scummy for all I know. Just questionable stuff, which really upsetting to hear. Alright, so one our small talk. Knight Taurus armory. You or not you? I gotta make sure. I don't remember what the armory is at, but I need to find Knight Taurus. It's been I don't know much of the characters of this place. And even on top of all of this, like here's the thing, right? Far Harbor of for Fallout 4 is good. I'm not gonna lie. Far Harbor was one of my favorite DLCs. The other ones, Automatron was cool for for short DLC. I loved it. Nuka World, as much as I love exploring Nuka World, the DLC itself, like what they provided, with the raiders, not a huge fan of it. Like it could have been done better. But it was fun exploring Nuka World. I'll give it that. And then there's the other ones for people who enjoy like messing, goofing around with your settlements. Like I appreciate that too because I'm not creative, but I do enjoy experimenting with the DLCs that offer for people who want to goof around with the with settlements. Like especially with the I don't know which was the DLC that added where you can take in a cage animal, like you can have pet death claws. I love that DLC. That was a good one. It's just that right now, the way they're handling the DLC is kind of a rip-off because they're just... I think you can buy the DLC itself, but I think it's pretty expensive. I don't know. They're just Bethesda has like weird price ranges for DLCs, and the problem is that the settlement system is something that not many people loved about Fallout 4 at that time, and the fact that they're just making DLCs for settlement systems is what got people really upset because they really not there was just a split between people who want to join the game and the writing compared to people who enjoy settlement building. It was really contested like how people feel about the game. I feel like, and then of course it was with every Fallout game. I feel whatever new Fallout game is out there, people are gonna bash the new one and praise the old one. And ironically, that's what happened with 76. Like when it came out, a lot of people hate 76 and said that, oh, Fallout 4 is good. It just oh, there you are. This is what I need to talk to. It's a never-ending. Well, as the phrase of Fallout, war never changes, eh? Or in this case, internet discourse never changes.
The word came down from the Elder that I'm to offer you some of our lesser wares, as if I didn't have other matters on my mind. If you must know, my inventory check this week shows that our weapon count is one short. Somehow we're missing a laser pistol. Hardin will have my head.
I just realized she's wearing NCR armor.
I can't delay my report to him any longer. If you happen to find it, bring it here right away. I might be able to throw a few supplies your way if you do.
Is that enough, Eddie? Oh no, please don't tell me I glitched out Eddie. If I do, then what I might have to do is just use the console command because I don't know. Can't say I'm a fan of trying to figure out if someone's glitched or not. All right, it's because I'm on the wiki. No, that's the wrong one. Hold on. I check that quest, Eddie, let's call Eddie, my love. Why is it? It says that you can talk to Can't for long hope about retrieving NCR dog tags. Okay, that can work apparently. I just have to explore every NCR area, camp as well. Yeah, this is one thing I could say. As much as I like the Capans in this game, sometimes the methods to get them to activate their quest kind of a little bit of a pain. Like I said, I know, and once again, I know this game was made at a rush, but yeah, it's still kind of annoying to figure out. Hey, you gotta be careful that you gotta watch out for that you don't miss out on some opportunities to activate these people's personal quests. And I feel like that is especially true for Boone. Boone is really hard to remember. I mean, now it's easy, like, you know, if you know Boone, and yeah, it's easy to remember what he likes and what are some good moments to get him to activate special quests, but you can't miss out, which is unfortunate. And absolutely there's console commands to fix that, but for people who don't have, like, if people are playing the PS3 version, was it? PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, yikes, I feel bad. Because you don't, unless there's a way to modify it so the consoles have, you can use console command on those games, but damn, more power to anyone who can figure that out. Random sensor. I'll take that rocket. Shame doesn't drop big corner meat. Oh, never mind. So there goes Victor doing his thing. Jack of clubs, awesome. Here you go. I think speech would be nice to invest into. But here's the thing, right? We need firepower now. We're just getting lucky. We got a good pants to help us out here, but we need to be a badass ourselves. Look at this right here. This is a good perk. You gain a non-addictive subdermal ghost sight injector. V6 can also be used at max 5 times a day. So you can have sight as well, but there's I think there's another good one. Is it sight or? And obviously that's a mod, but I have a mod that adds more perks, but there's something that makes it so that I have a turbo. Wait, is it? This is one, right? Implant GRX. Endurance of 8. Right. If I go for intense training, right? Because I kind of want to invest in the perk right now. Hell yeah. The next perk would be that. I definitely want to get that because turbo is pretty good for. I think I mean you can. There's a easy way to deal with the boomers, but turbo definitely makes it tolerable. That and I have more health, which is pretty good. It's a good perks with endurance as well. It'll take more than a nuclear winter and death claws and people with their mini nukes to take me down. Not even this robo brain can stop me. Not even the explosion can stop me as well. You can keep it plunged up. Victor, you... No. Wait, is it Victor? How's it trying to kill me? He's onto me. Take these Iguana bits. I think I need to get that perk where I can run with, without putting my weapons away. Don't you dare. There we go. Oh, went down without a hit show, without any issues. Deathclaw buddy's fine. We'll get back up quickly. Also, I don't know what Eddie was doing. Yep. There we go. It's all good. You know, I've been thinking about microtransactions, and there is a game. There's another game I'm playing on the side as well. As someone who enjoys Fire Emblem, I've been introduced to what is it, Fire Emblem Heroes. And boy, here's the thing, right? If you want to use your money to how you want to use it, by all means. And this game right here, like, I'm not gonna approve of it because I mean it's there, right? I think it's easy to just say, hey, you know what? I don't want to spend money for that game. That's the thing. But I have a dilemma. See, the problem is that someone is a fan of a series. I'm a sucker for, hey, there's a character you can get that's part of a series that you grew up with. That's, you know, it's pure nostalgia for me, by the way. So just for clarification, there's a character that they're giving it, like, there's an antagonist you can get like by luck. You have to use the in-game currency to get it, and I kind of want that character. Unfortunately, I've been getting bad luck, so if all push comes to shove, whoop, I think I might have to give in. Thankfully, though, to be honest, here's the thing, right? I say this for fun, and it's not like I have an issue of gambling, because I know that's an issue for some folks, but no, I have never spent money in that game. It's more so ever that there might come that time where I might just, you know, screw it. I'm just gonna spend like what? I'd say that they have a pass for $10, which it lasts for a month, and the goodness is not only I get my character, but I get some other goodies as well. So I think it's actually worth it if you tend to use it. They have a system where you can buy in-game currency, but I think it's the worst one because you straight up could just still get unlucky and just not get what you want. So my recommendations for Fire Emblem Heroes, I think the pass is probably worth your buck then. I think it's $10 for a month, and you can cancel that anytime you want. But you get other good stuff. If you want to spend money in the orbs, I recommend not doing that. That's just them being really scummy about that. Of course, that's like in the end though. This is on whether or not you have the funds to do so. Like I can't, like, you know, I feel like people could tell people, hey, don't be a cash cow, or oh, stop being a whale for these companies. But I mean, you can warn people, right? But it's really up to people whether or not they have, you know, they have to have the willpower to stop, or whether or not, you know, they don't spend everything of their life savings for those gacha games. That's the thing that I feel it's a difficult thing for people to understand, like to grasp at first. And I want to belittle people that think that, you know, oh, it's because people like to always shame at people for doing that, but I think that's the wrong approach about that. It's more so over, you do what you can to make people aware, but what they do now afterwards is entirely on them now. So, you know, who knows, man? They may generally enjoy. They have the money to, you know, they have enough to spend, so they might as well. Entirely up to them. So it's always best to treat people as if they know, you know, like they have a form of. You want to acknowledge that they know what, you know. They have an idea of what they want to do. I feel that's the best approach. Generally, that's my opinion, of course, you know. We're here, and what is I forgot what I was supposed to do. Possible triggers. Talk to Quartermaster Maze at Camp for Long Hope about treating NCR dot tax. No, like, you have every, like, you can, with your money, that is absolutely fine. Like, if you want to save it, like, if you don't want to spend anything, absolutely fine. I'm pretty stingy when it comes to games where, what is it? I'll be honest, I spent some, I have put a decent amount of funds into, buying DLCs for Solar. Like, when it comes to DLCs, I will spend. But unfortunately, with the Stellaris DLCs, the new ones, what is it? I don't remember what's it called. I think it's called Nemesis. It's the one where they hype up where you can become the end game. And for context, Stellaris is this 4X sci-fi game where you can there's an endgame crisis where literally like a huge race of aliens come and attack the galaxy and whatnot and everybody. Now they made a DLC where you can become that, but here's the problem. I don't like. It's only fun if you like playing as an aggressor. But for me, I just have no interest in it. So, and how much it costs? I think it's like $20 or $15, and I was like, no way I'm gonna get that. I have no interest in playing that. There's more to the DLC, of course, but it just... I mean, like, I get stingy when it comes to stuff that I just... Logically, I don't think I'll have much enjoyment out of. There was a small incident which cost the company a lot of money because... You're spied? If that's a story, go. I'm curious to hear about it, but you know, if you don't want to say much about it, that's probably fine as well. You got my interest with that now. Which company? Also, if I'm walking around with no goal, because I'm trying to look for that quartermaster, but I think all I have to do is wait. Let's wait 11 hours. I think I was looking at that camp a lot of times, but he should be there because I think that's the guy who wants to divide the NCR dog tags, but apparently he alone can trigger Eddie's the next segment of Eddie's recording. There you are, right?
Hello.
Let me save. And if this doesn't work, then what I might do is I'll definitely look up a console command to progress through Eddie's
We don't get many visitors
enclave recordings.
Something I can do.
Oh, we can play Karen, which I'm not gonna do that.
Not good. If we don't get more supplies, we're gonna have to start using dirt for food and sticks and rocks for weapons. Hey, how'd you like to do something for me? I want you to collect NCR dog tags from our fallen troopers. That way I can keep track of who's gone and how to reallocate our supplies.
They charge you full price? Wow. I don't... Well, I guess if you don't, I guess that's fair if you don't spend that much money anymore. But I hope it's just, I hope it's not them, like nothing nefarious on the company. But yeah, I don't know. Like I can't say, I don't want to. It sucks because I don't know much of this company, nor I have no idea whether or not it's an automated system or there's someone behind it that's responsible for. Yeah, you know what? This card definitely is nearing the deadline for being expired, so I'm just gonna charge you for full price. Like I don't know how it goes from there, but damn. Seems easy enough. Yep.
It's easy. Just bring back any NCR dog tags you find, and I'll try to make it worth your while.
Eddie, is that good enough for you? Nope. Shame. Any other places I can go? If not only Gibson, then let's see. Speak to Michelangelo about inspiration, which has not only triggered audio log 2, but also starts to quest class inspiration. Alright. I haven't talked to Michelangelo, but I don't have enough medical, I believe, to help him out. Like I'm not sure he needs to pass that the speech check, but we'll see. When you have a McDeeve for 4 years because they missed the big memo. That's why Wendy's is top tier. Nah, more power to you, whichever place you go to eat. But I don't know, like I ain't too picky when it comes to when they mess up an order. Whatever it is, if they do mess up something, like here's the thing, right? If it's really expensive, then yes, I would just like. And it's not only expensive, but also if you order for like a large group of people, right? Like you know if you're ordering a meal for everybody, that's where it kind of like yeah, I wish they didn't mix up something. But I don't know. If it's me personally, I'm just like whatever. I guess I'm not sure that's just me being too nice here, but I'm really just not as Cause here's the thing, right? If you work in retail, yeah, you know the struggles, and based on the stories I've heard and what is it? The stories and just seeing how people can just overreact to some people making mistakes and making orders. That's where I really like to be as patient as I can. Like I really don't want to. I can't get angry with that. It's only if they do something really ridiculous, right? Like if they either put something really awful in your order, like like you might the rumors like, hey, you might actually find what is it? A dead rat in there, or some illegal substance, or some other disturbing thing. Like if that stuff, if they do something really stupid, then yeah, and that's rightfully so to be upset at these folks. Like if they put something that's dangerous, if they can endanger someone's life. Oh, no wonder why I couldn't find you. But yeah. Ah, you don't have a Wendy's? Damn it. I wish you do. Wendy's like Wendy's is top tier, to be honest. I enjoy eating other places, but yeah, Wendy's is pretty solid.
Hello, I am Michelangelo. How can I... wait. Are you here to deliver more billboard requests? Please tell me you're not a messenger on behalf of Mr. House. That's great to hear. Really great. I'm Sheldon from Vault 21, although here I go by my artistic name, Michelangelo. So what brings you here?
I think we could have lied about that, like we're from Mr. House, but I think he's gonna hate us for doing that.
Well, not much, really. Vault 21 was my home. My dear home. I left it to explore the outside world. At first it was a marvel to behold. My inspiration flowed true, and its works caught Mr. House's attention. And that's how I ended up in this place.
Ah, damn, not Mexican restaurants as well. It's Mexican food restaurants. Hopefully one day that changes for you, because I mean logically homemade stuff's always better, as people say, and I can attest to that. I also agree. But yeah, I mean hopefully that'll eventually change for you, Ravik.
I feel haunted by something terrible. Working in such a huge workshop often makes me shiver.
Off topic, but you know what's something I really don't. I'm upset that I don't have in my area. As a kid who like, my parents when I was young, they loved to take my brother and my sister and they'd love to take us to Chuck E. Cheese's, right, when we were young. And so I have a fascination with arcades. Here's the problem: there's no arcade places for adults here. Like anything that stands out, like like a Dave and Buster's. They're far away. And that's so upsetting to see that. So I really wish it was a good place. And even then, I don't know. Like I have to do more research because I'm not finding anything that stands out. Because I guess it's more intimidated by the fact that whenever even there is one, it's usually a bar as well. Like it's a place for, hey, we're this like local business for arcade, but this is a bar for sports, and you go drink. And here I'll reveal something about myself. One, more power to people who enjoy sports, but I know nothing about sports. And two, I don't drink alcohol, so I don't know. Like I don't know if I'll fit in if I go to a place like that. And even then, I don't have I don't know anyone who wants to enjoy, like, I don't know anyone personally that wants to go there. So really, there's not much of a motivation to go to the said places. Besides, I could be curious to see to check it out, but I don't know. I might have the courage to go there, but
Yes, I think so.
it really has to be dependent on how much time I have, like currently, or whether I have the motivation to go somewhere myself. Because I really don't have that much. Like, I'm much more someone that just like to relax when I can. In this case, stream Fallout New Vegas or like a randomizer. Just go to Chuck E. Cheese again. Oh man, I feel awkward doing that, but I low-key kind of just want to do that.
Maybe you were thinking of agoraphobia? Yes, you are right. I need something to bring back...
It reminds me of the regular show episode. Take some friends with... Yeah, hey, and they just tell some folks, like, hey, you wanna to go to Chuck E. Cheese with me? It's just a fun trip, like... And that's how I'm gonna lose friends permanently. It's exaggeration, of course, but... Ah, man, maybe like if I know like if they want to take people want to hang out. It's like, hey, you wanna be a cool uncle for one of my children and just hang out at Chuck E. Cheese? Like, oh, sure, why not? But I think the arcade machines at Chuck E. Cheese's are kind of like the one in my area. They don't have anything good. It's only made for like it's only a good place for children. But you know, hey, if it's a place to hang out with, just have a good time with people that you know, then yeah, sure, why not? I absolutely wouldn't mind.
What? Are you serious?
Let me see. I don't know what else was there.
I need inspiration, not...
Oh, there was this video of someone going to this. I think there was this. Where was this Chuck E. Cheese? Wasn't it Texas or something, or Arizona? Like the first ever Chuck E. Cheese out there, and apparently it's actually it's a big place that actually has. I actually do want to go there because it does have good arcade machines, and I think it's legit a museum for all the stuff that's been released for everything Chuck E. Cheese related. So if you like learning about the chain itself, I don't know where it's at, but there's a video out there that shows it. So
thank you for the offer, but I think I really can't go to see... Wait a minute. I know, I don't have to necessarily be there to see it.
Imagine, have anyone done that? Like, I'm curious, like, they say, hey, you know what would be cool? If we can just wear Freddy Fazbear mask and then let's have a party, Freddy Fazbear theme party for kids. Because why not? Even though it might be traumatizing for some folks.
Yes, that's it. I have a camera. It is old, but it could work.
I don't remember if it's good. I mean, naturally it's greasy, but it's been a while. Like, obviously it's been a while. Like, I'm trying to remember, like, pull off memory from what years ago. It's been a while since I've been there. So, but it's all right. I can't. It really depends on who makes it, but yeah, it's definitely better than your average like school lunch pizzas. I feel. I mean, I don't know about anyone else, but my elementary school, I still remembered how awful the pizzas were in elementary school. It's funny how we off note. I'm tired. I think I'll just be 2 cents instead. We have the option to straight up just be an asshole for some reason. Like, we just simply just give up on this guy, which is awful. Sure,
I've always
welcome out.
wanted to see the dinosaur and its thermometer sign at no...
It's like the dialogue options in Fallout 2. Like, for some reason, your character could be nice at one moment, and the next time you could just say something awful at the end.
Signs are of much interest to my work. Like the Sunset Sarsaparilla headquarters.
Can't go wrong with tons of cheese. Unless you're lactose intolerant, which... Oof. Alright.
Thank you. I really can't thank you enough for this. Please, get me all the pictures. I'll compensate you accordingly. Oh, and if you need more camera film, then just come back and I'll get it for you.
Download complete. Begin recording.
Finally, thank you.
I am glad that EDE has reached you. You will find several data banks of information on this machine. Please handle this information with the utmost care, as it represents the sum total of the results of my research on the Duraframe iBots. There are also several several data banks with information on my research into Poseidon Energy and some projects they were working on in the Mojave area.
Alright. So that's part 2, and now we have to wait. What is it? I think we have to wait a little bit, and then we'll get a message from someone telling us, hey, take Eddie to the Bird Steel, and then we go there, and then we get told, no, take us to the Fall of the Apocalypse, which I'm definitely doing the latter rather than the former. And going back to, yeah, what you said, Revik, that's one thing I do appreciate about games like Fallout, where you can just become, like, I love when they give you options to do whatever you want. I do appreciate that. Though granted, I'm someone who's afraid to being a jerk. Only to exception with some few people who are just really that awful, but whenever I see these options, I'm more inclined just to watch on YouTube and also like watch other people do it and see, oh, I'm curious what happens if you go for this option. I mean, I'm glad that people are able to do it and record it, but yeah, sometimes I don't have the heart to do it. So, let me look up again just to be sure. Approximately 2 in-game days of the Broad Steel. Yep, okay. We just have to wait 2 more days. In the meantime, though, let's probably take pictures for this guy. Do we have Boulder City? Because I do want to do what you recommended me to do, Ravik. Because was the last time you mentioned this, I believe in. Where is that memorial? Does that guy pop up only once? I don't remember what's his schedule. Yeah, right. That's supposed to be NCR soldier here, praying this memorial, but I don't know where I don't know what happened to him.
A customer. Not many people.
Oh, hey, Ike from Farmland.
What can I get you?
Definitely that Ike. You know what? What the? that's a perk item. I think Lake Lurk Meat Works? Wonder Meat, huh? That's all you got, okay.
Pleasure doing business with you.
10,000 bottle caps with that roll. No thanks. Probably good for survival, but yeah, there should be an NCR soldier here, but apparently he's gone. Because if you take a yeah, we have the camera now, right? Wait, did he give us a camera? Okay, yeah, he did. I got scared for a second there. Yep. There's a guy here who gets pissed off, right? And if only he was here, because he will get pissed off. He shoots this memorial, and using this camera will piss him off. I've never done that before, but I would believe you that actually does work. Because seeing how the camera is a weapon, and knowing that Jenkins is this game, I'm inclined to believe that's gonna happen. What? I'll do that now with it. And we got the... Yeah, this place is scary because random, oh shoot. Random, what are you guys, fiends? Yeah, random fiends can spawn here. Not their mobiles, just glasses, and... Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I'll take that then. There's a hazmat suit. Wait, is this the... Oh, this is a Ghost People suit, isn't it? Oh, it is. So I thought that sounds scripted. Then again, no, I do have a game that patches some. I was not a game. Excuse me, a mod that patches some of the issues with this game. So maybe they might have fixed it from that from happening. That's like I said, like I just keep expecting the unexpected of this game. Like I don't want to say, oh, this definitely won't you know do what I think it's gonna do, and then I've been caught out surprised. Let's get a good camera angle. There we go. Just 1 second. Alright. So now we're playing Pokemon Snap with fighting what is it? He wants to find some signs from some structures. Neon signs specifically. I swear, Pokemon Snap but with Fallout. Like the fauna of Fallout, like Deathclaws, Cazadors, Radroaches. I definitely play that game. Question is, who's going to be the Professor Oak of that game? Because that's the guy who grades you on your photography. Like, who's... Dog me? Like... There's so many. So many opportunities there. That works. There we go. And then the next place we have to go to our Prim. Oh, I think there's someone here. Hold on, there's gonna be someone here. Yep. The people are gone for some reason. I wonder why. Hello.
What are you doing here? This is our casino, punk. I like to think that we're prisoners of war that managed to escape before capture. I don't know how long it'll be before the Legion crosses the river, but sure as fuck I don't want to be wearing an NCR uniform when they get here. Fuck. We lose again. We heard Prim was ripe for the picking, so figured we could come here and shake down some of the suckers. We weren't expecting a sheriff here. We're just trying to put as many miles from NCR as we can. We don't want to be anywhere near New Vegas when the Legion crosses the river.
I kind of like these guys because they have a natural response. It's like, yeah, the Legion's scary. We don't want to fight them. But unfortunately, they resort to just robbing people for survival. But no, like stuff like this, I do love. Like just seeing all these different reactions to the war, and how people deal with it.
Our luck has gone south since we lost all of our money gambling in Vegas. We didn't go AWOL from duty to become raiders. But we've seen what the Legion does to people that survive their battles. We wanted to be gone before the fighting starts. And we heard there may be some safety up in New Canaan. No fucking way. We're deserters now. The NCR isn't gonna throw us a ticker tape parade for going home. Yeah, if we see the NCR, they'll be waiting for us with a bullet to the brain pan. So what are we supposed to do? Just run? Maybe you're right. Come on, boys. Let's get the hell out of here before the law shows up.
Okay. And that's the last time we see them. Just a weird event, but like I said, I do love how... Oh god. Oh my goodness, you jump scared me. That's horrifying. Can I talk to you? Hello, Prim Slim.
Howdy, partner. Any luck tracking down Vance's gun?
I haven't found the gun yet.
Dang it. Happy trails, partner.
Yeah, I feel like this place is pretty good. They got their sheriff is. I turned Prince into a sheriff. He was a centaur last time, and now he's evolved into a cazador. I think this city is well defended. Oh, it was the sign, right? Bison Steve. There we go. And then Helios 1. Whoa, you look interesting. What was that? You have the Gobi campaign? Yeah, you have the Gobi sniper rifle along with the Soul Upon Wounds mask. This actually looks interesting as a outfit. And then you have this person. This is very fascinating to watch. That he is. Let's get another friend, another Deathclaw friend to watch. Oh, I'm using Eddie. Whoops. Not Eddie. Follow me. And get over here, friend. You're tiny. It's still a baby. Look at these Deathclaws. I love them. Little dinosaur friends. Literally, like I said, if I have the opportunity to turn, like, if I play Fallout 4 again, if I literally would turn one of my settlements into Jurassic Park. And I protect these dinosaurs.
Damn, that was some light show out there.
It's some light show that turned him into the skeleton. Oh man, I love this randomizer every time. Where's the exit again?
Hello.
This is the place with the Silent Hill ambience. It's right here, but I kind of forgot where was the logo. I think it's at this side, right? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. I follow the marker because like I think that it wants you to just it doesn't count the one outside the structure, but I think you might be right. You know what? I'm gonna quick save so I can load back in case that's wrong. But I'm gonna just fast forward to the entrance. Maybe I think you're right. Oh, okay. So I've been doing it wrong then the entire time. Because there's another logo you get to take a picture, which is pretty cool to actually count that as well. And this one's very straightforward. It's come from Circle. It's the same gameplay as Bioshock. That's how we do research. We'll be able to do, what is it? More damage against neon songs, I guess. There we go. Hopefully this gives us enough time to a lot of days have passed by and Eddie would proc his special quest so that we can upgrade him. And another Archimedes 2 charge. Awesome.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night some girl was pounding on my door all night.
I love the Doppler effect, which you walk away from that guy. Just his voice trails off.
responsible for the behavior of any robots accompanying them.
I think they means you, Eddie. You're definitely a robot. I wonder what mod you're thinking about. What is exactly? Do you, if you don't remember the name, do you remember what like if you can remember what essentially what it is? Makes the tire strip. Oh yeah, that I've heard about that mod. I really wanted it at first, but I heard rumors that it's really unfriendly with some of the mods I had, like especially ones that restore cut content. And there's some other mods I use. Like for some reason, that mods just have a lot of issues. So I was afraid at first to get that mod, but maybe I might have to look it up again and see maybe someone made a better version of that, or maybe that someone you know, maybe it could be wrong. I could be wrong. Maybe it actually does work, but I had to find out to see if it won't cause my gaming issues, because for some reason that mod it seems like it seems to have some confliction with some mods out there for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, it's always good. It definitely, I will test it one day.
Oh, that's wonderful. Just what I need.
72 bottle caps.
Here's some compensation for your work. You have earned it, my
85 bottle
now
caps.
I can finally unveil my masterpieces to the world, all thanks to you. Come visit me again sometime.
There we go. And we're accepted with the strip. I don't remember what happens if you. Oh, okay, never mind. I take that back. For the White Glove Society, it actually doesn't matter if you're liked on the strip. However, the other thing that doesn't matter is what's his face, that one guy, Mr. Holdout. He gets, I think he increases prices if you're well liked on the strip, and if you're idolized, he's not gonna sell you anything. He only likes you if you're hated by the strip for some reason. I guess it makes sense because you're just known to cause trouble in this place. So he's like, hey, you're my best customer. I'll give you stuff at a discount because you're definitely gonna buy stuff from me, just to cause trouble in a place that's you know, if you want to sneak in. Yeah, pardon me, my voice is giving away. So soonish I had to stop the streaming. But if you want to sneak in the casino with certain firearms, I got you covered. Like that's essentially his gimmick. I like it's him and it's the strip. And was it Freeside that have an interesting gimmick if you're hated? Besides being, oh, you know, people don't like you because in Freeside, if they hate you, the people who are trying to come and mug you, they actually get scared of you, and it's like, oh God, it's you, please don't hurt me. Like it's like, I find it amazing that they decided to do that. Like one of the few games I see that if you have a negative standing with a faction, people will actually be afraid of you this time. I love that. And I think what game does that? It's not with like it's not more so over with how much of a whether or not you're liked by a faction, but I think Earthbound did this with enemies that you're over leveled to fight against. They literally won't try to come after you; they'll just run away from you. So I do appreciate little details about video games when whether or not enemies the enemies will show a sign of, you know, just be afraid of you, based upon whether or not you're how much of a infamous figure you are, or how much of a, you know, power creep you're getting. Like, oh no, it's all good. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna try to wait for one day, because I think if probably one day has passed already without me realizing it, and I think hopefully this should be enough for Eddie to activate what I need for him to activate. I won't show off as I finishing this quest, but I will at least trying to get away so that Eddie maybe one more day. But speaking about days, you should be hungry. Here we go. Let's move. And one more day, right? Let's just do this. You know, makes. I don't understand why they removed this feature in Fallout 4, where you can just wait anywhere you want. And 4, you have to sit down in order to wait. I don't know why they did that. It's just a weird change, but one minor nitpick I have with the 4th game. Feed you. Oh, we don't have any more meat for you, unfortunately. Maybe we have to fast travel? Let's head next to Hidden Valley, right? I think we might, this is where we might activate. I got the weapon for it. I got a camera. Yeah. Future weapons today. Ooh.
Hello? Hi, are you there? Oh, right. You can't respond. Listen, I'm using your robot as a relay to get this message to you. I've picked up some unusual chatter regarding your robot. It seems that it has some information that we could use. Oh, wait, where are my manners? This is Lorenzo, a knight with the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd be very interested in examining your tech.
Hi. Sorry to break in. He sounded truly riveting. I don't want to keep you much longer, but I'd like to make a counter-suggestion. I'm with the followers of the Apocalypse. We're much more liberal about the sharing of technology than those Brotherhood people. Bring your robot to us. We'll see that whatever information it may have on it is used for the greater good.
So that's our decisions there. We get to take it to the Brotherhood of Steel, or we could take it to the Followers of the Apocalypse, and truth be told, I'd rather take it to the Followers. You will not absolutely stand still for an entire hour. Question: would you stand still for an hour? And you have some opportunity to stay inside, and where it's like it's freezing, right? Would you do that for, let's say, not for an hour, but how long was it? Well, it's definitely more than an hour, I can tell you that. But would you do it for would you do all that for $100? Because, well, oh boy, she's embrace. I'll take that. You could try 63 or 6. Is that supposed to be 6? Oh, you could try. Sorry, I'm reading this wrong. Okay, I definitely will stop. I need to stop streaming soon. But the problem is though, I wouldn't recommend anyone to do this because I want to get detail what this was. But yeah, you need to stand for like more than an hour, like probably almost a whole day, half a day, let's say, right? And almost chilly temperature, and you can sit down if you want to, but you have to stand up. I won't say what you're supposed to do. Like you're supposed to do something as well, but you're generally standing. You're standing up a lot for a long time. So, and there is lunch, but that's it. But lunch is you have to find a spot on your own to eat somewhere. You're essentially left to do whatever you want to do, but it really depends on who's well, I guess I wish I could get more detail there, but yeah, it's just one of those things where standing still for a while in the cold can be annoying. If I'm waiting for do something for an NPC, I'd rather sit. Exactly. If it's for an NPC, just sit down. Like you don't do more like unnecessary things that you have to do. Exactly. It is something to consider the temperature. That's also one fact I want to point out. You can have like you can even wear jackets, but keep in mind you're gonna stand out there for a while. Like that's something that. Well, without like I said, I would say this though. I mention this because this is definitely this was a true story. I had to do that. Exactly. You had to spend if you get a cold. Well, the rest of the profit is just to go spend on cold medicine. So it was something that I had to do. Granted, I decided to do it. I was like, yeah, what's the harm that could be done? I regretted it. No, never again. I will do that. Who was the person that needed to see Eddie?
Thank you for coming.
Nice suit.
Let's talk about that robot. First, I'm gonna pull off whatever log data I can. Then I'll use some of the tech around here to upgrade its weapon systems. Shouldn't be more than a few days' work. I've heard through our channels that it has some research that may be related to Enclave and Poseidon energy technology. I'd like to get what I can from it and use that data for the good of humanity. All of humanity, unlike the Brotherhood.
For the sake of, yeah, you can have it.
Thank you. I'll get it back to you as soon as I can with the upgraded weapon systems.
Now here's the problem. Here's what's gonna happen. Yes. Okay, no, Eddie didn't have anything good. Fine with me. Eddie will be out of commission for a while, but they will give us an upgrade. And I think what it is that if you give it to the Brotherhood Steel, Eddie will do more damage. If you give it to the Father of the Apocalypse, Eddie will have more armor. I think that's the upgrades here. The Cold 7 do more damage, but lore-wise, I think it's more appropriate to give it to Father of the Apocalypse. But other than that, on the message of standing still and considering what you want to do for profits, let me end this stream on this good note. If you're ever struggling what to do for yourself, I'd say keep yourself happy first. So, worry about your own safety and sanity first. So that's the more important message to live on. The game should let you do both. That'd be cool, actually. Yeah. But I guess it will. The whole point of making a decision in this game kind of nullifies that. So, but hey, it's still fun. Choose your own. Make your own decisions. But anyways, I would like to end the stream here. Thanks again for everybody for dropping by. Check out the stream and VOD. I really appreciate it. Cold weather's coming up soon for some people who live. I don't know, but I'm not sure it's everywhere in the States. But yeah, definitely the weather's gonna get chilly. But once again, today's theme is not sure the theme in terms of cold. As the climate. Do your best to stay warm, or do your best to stay chill if it's a really very hot environment. And yep, do your best to manage to deal with the climates up ahead. Pay attention to the weather, and of course, your own personal safety. Your own you yourself as an individual is really important. So if you haven't done so already in the weekends, give yourself some more free time. You time. You definitely deserve it. And on that note, tomorrow will be more BioShock Remastered. Hopefully the computer doesn't crash trying to run that game. But other than that, yes, I will do my best to stay warm, Ravik, and hopefully the same thing to you. Thanks again, Ravik, and also Fork for dropping by the stream. I appreciate that. But also hope you two have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Take care.